There goes my parents. Alright. Saddle up there, partner. We're out here in Sedona, Arizona. Well, just a tad south of Sedona proper. And just slightly north of, what is it, Oak Creek? Something or other. And I'm on the Bell Rock Trail and looking at what I believe is what they call Courthouse Butte. And boy howdy, it's a butte. There's a lot of folks out here today, which is surprising for a Tuesday. I'm still getting acclimated to the altitude and the dryness. I can really see why Sedona, Arizona became a hotbed for filmmaking and photography and art in general. Not just because it's a hippie town, but also because the landscape lends itself quite nicely to photography, and it's absolutely beautiful out here. Tons of movies have been shot here, including one of my favorites, Johnny Guitar, by Nicholas Ray, starring Joan Crawford. I believe it was 1957 or 58. And it is a Technicolor lollipop of a Western, which in my younger days I didn't appreciate because it didn't feel real and gritty. But now I really appreciate the kind of colorful, surreal flourishes in the set design and the costuming, and how somewhat ridiculous of a movie it is. But Johnny Guitar is a fun, kind of ridiculous movie that I highly recommend. Golly. I need to put on sunscreen. I forgot the damn clamp for my damn umbrella. That's unfortunate. You always forget something without fail. Nice and quiet. Little bird flittering by. Starting to get a little rocky. Had to get a picture of a bird. Alright. Now we're starting to get into some rocks, some changes in elevation. Some fun. Golly. It's tough. Every 50 feet, I'm wanting to stop and take pictures on account. We'll flip the camera around so you're not looking at my ugly mug. I'm not making quick time because I'm savoring it. Golly. Wow. In Sedona, they talk about energy vortexes, areas of strange electromagnetic properties and reports of strange lights in the sky and shadowy figures and lost time, where you start out on a trail at 9 a.m. and walk for what only feels like 30 minutes and then look down at your clock and it's noon. But I think I have a scientific explanation for lost time out here anyway. It's so pretty, you keep stopping every 5 or 10 minutes, and next thing you know, you've only gone half a mile, but it's been 2 damn hours. Too many cool things to look at. makes you feel like you're losing time, because there ain't enough time in the day to take in all the stimulating vistas. But we're on a trail that I think is going to go around this big honking rock, and hopefully the terrain doesn't get too troubling. I'm on vacation, so I'm having to travel a lot of distance really quickly, so I'm tired. So I'm trying not to push myself too hard until we get to the place of our final destination. We started in Austin and drove across West Texas, stopped off at Balmorhea State Park, and then pushed on to Franklin Mountains in El Paso. And I did the Aztec Cave Trail at Mount Franklin, or Franklin Mountains. And now we've pushed even further west to Sedona. And then from here, we're going through Death Valley. And the ultimate goal, Yosemite National Park. More to follow soon. God damn, that's pretty. Oocha, oocha. Wow. Huh. Courthouse loop. Big park loop. Damn. Okay, picture time. I'm in awe of Sedona. You know, if you're into hiking, this is the place to be. I have never seen so many interweaving trails through and around a city. I mean, easily at least 100 different trails in and around Sedona that range in difficulty and length. It's a goddamn hiker's delight. And, you know, despite it being midsummer, it's not horrific. Nothing like what I'm used to, especially this time of year. One thing I was reading about desert hiking is you got to be really careful around washes like this, because they can be enticing to follow. And I mean, we're going to be passing through them, but what's dangerous about them is it can rain miles and miles up that way and be bright and sunny here, and by the time you realize this is going to flood, you're already too late. You're in it, and you can get swept and pinned under debris like this and drown very easily and quickly on a sunny day, because you don't know what the weather's like up the elevation and miles away. So always be weary of washes. Can be very dangerous. And of course, always stay on trail, so you don't disturb the wildlife and the vegetation and ruin it for the rest of us. I got nothing to say that's better than the sound of the wind barreling through the rocks. The scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Now, I was never much of a religious person, but I understand reverence, and this is a place that commands reverence. Because if there was a God, this would probably be as close as I would get to knowing it. I need to drink water. I'm starting to feel a wave of religious fervor, aka mild dehydration. Is this trail? Oh yes, this is trail. Not trail, trail. Getting that water going. Munns Mountain Wilderness. Why does Munns sound like a medical condition? I done got the Munns disease. They seem to be marking the trails with these baskets of rocks. I reckon that'll keep them from blowing away. Oh, I'll be damned. It's one of our geological features. Let's go look at a weird rock. This is Bun Rock. Desert hiking tip. Sometimes the trail will open up to this big rocky area and it can be difficult to figure out where you need to go. So you kind of look off into the distance and sometimes you'll find trail markers. and that'll point you in the right direction, because it's very easy to get lost and wander off into a bunch of bullshit. Sometimes you're not paying attention. Anyway, that's throwing in these safety tips like I'm some sort of fucking park ranger, but I feel compelled. Let me see them buns. Well, that's my camera is not tethered. Tether my camera to my harness in case I see a critter. I can drop the GoPro and grab my other camera like this. There's our marker. Ooh. My tummy's grumbling. Ooh. I ate a very fast and easy hotel breakfast. I'll tell you what's crazy is this trail is literally a trailhead within walking distance of my hotel. So this place is pretty sick. Ass end of Bun Rock. That's the northeast corner of Courthouse, Butte. I'm hoping as we get on the northern side of this, we'll see some views of Sedona proper. Farewell, Bun Rock. I'd say we've probably done a mile and a half, better part of 2. This is what it feels like to me. Oh, lizard. I wish you were here. Oh, look at those guys. We are on the north side of Courthouse, Butte, looking northward toward Sedona. And unfortunately, large swaths north of Sedona are currently on fire. Last I heard, I think it was almost 1,200 acres. So hopefully they can get that under control and keep it from spreading any further. You can see right around here there's some smoke from the wildfires. Golly. Good stuff. You're starting to see some of Sedona down there. Some houses. I wonder if you can see the chapel from here. A very pretty chapel carved into the rocks out there somewhere. My eyes don't do it justice. I need some binoculars. Oh. Looks like a helicopter going out to dump water on the fire.